and welcome back everyone. By the time that this video is up, it will be Christmas Eve. I'm doing a bonus video this week because I just felt like doing something a little extra Christmassy, just kind of relaxed and chill, kind of cozy, because I've got the fire behind me, I've got the Christmas tree right next to me, I've got my sweater on and my Santa hat. You know, it's just kind of laid back. What I am just doing is having a little fireside Christmas tree chit chat, giving you guys a little bit of some updates, I suppose. Yeah, because there's some things that I haven't been able to go over very much since Christmas started that I really want to go over. This week we're kind of going to have a bit of a delayed video. So because Christmas lands on my typical upload date this year, and my Christmas video for the end of my Christmas video for like after Christmas, it gets recorded on Christmas Day. Because of that, I am going to be delaying the video because I'm not doing any video work on Saturday, being that it's a family holiday. I know a lot of people do. That's not me. That's not how I roll. It's gonna be going up on Sunday. We're gonna get some last minute editing done. Who knows, maybe it won't go up Sunday, maybe it'll go up Monday, but... So here's a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the story with the rabbits, how I got them, when I changed my mind about getting another rabbit soon, how I ended up with 2 rabbits, and plans for the coming new year. So let's get started with the bunnies. So I started realizing that I wanted another rabbit. I'd say it was probably just after Mocha passed away. August sometime, end of August, maybe beginning of September is whenever I really started to want another rabbit. The thing is just I wanted to free roam, and I didn't see that happening anytime soon. So I wanted to get things ready for free roaming before I got the bunny. You know, for several weeks I was looking at bunnies. I was kind of here and there thinking about how to bunny proof and everything, stuff like that. In the meantime, we were also trying to get another cat, which I'm not sure where that's at right now, but we've got bunnies, so it's not a big deal. We just couldn't find what we were after. Then we had some friends who have bunnies. We have lots of friends who have bunnies, apparently. Their bunnies had babies, and we found out about this like end of October, I want to say. It turns out there were 3 babies. They weren't going to keep the baby bunnies. We were talking about adopting the bunnies. Then we finally had like a date set for when we were going to pick up the rabbit. Initially, it was just going to be the one bunny. And I went to their house, I got to know the bunnies, well, sort of got to know, I got to see them. The first rabbit that came up to me, though, it seemed to be, that showed the most interest in me was Boo Boo. Back then, she didn't have her name, and she was like, oh my gosh, she was tiny, like, I was holding her in my hands like this and petting her. Like, she was so tiny. Yeah, we had the date set for when to pick them up. It was like a week before we got them. Here's the other thing. So, the bunnies were never nursing. They ate hay from the very start because their mom would not let them nurse, which we discovered the reason later on. They were on pellets and I think it's alfalfa, Timothy hay, since being born. Wasn't necessarily the best of circumstances, but a week after meeting the bunnies, we got a call from the family like, hey, our bunnies just had another litter of 6. So we came to pick up the bunnies pretty early. They were just coming up on 4 weeks, I think, and we weren't supposed to be picking them up until I think it was 8 weeks. I think they're somewhere around 10-ish weeks, I think. I can't remember exactly. So let me talk about how we got the 2 bunnies. So the week before, we had actually been talking about, okay, how many bunnies are we willing to get this time? And come to find out, we were okay with getting 2 bunnies. I'm like, sweet, because Oreo really stood out to me as far as color, and I just thought she looked absolutely beautiful. I have wanted a black bunny for a few years because black animals are just gorgeous, like the black fur, it just looks so silky. I decided to get Boo Boo and Oreo. I was really settled on Oreo, but I wanted to wait until I saw the personalities to figure out what to name them. So Boo Boo really fit, but her middle name is Marshmallow, so it's Boo Boo Marshmallow, and then Oreo Houdini, because Oreo is the escape artist. So Boo Boo, we called Marshmallow too because she is so floofy. But yeah, that's how we ended up with the 2 rabbits. So we don't treat our animals like their normal animal type. We find all these cool things to give them that we think they'll enjoy, and then their personality just flourishes. Right now we're looking at getting this little tiny like cat tree for Oreo because she is just she will run a whole racetrack all day if she could. So she also likes being high up on my shoulder, anybody's shoulder. So there's literally like, I'll put my arm out and she'll climb right over there and just perch on it like a bird. She'll even crawl up onto my shoulder, crawl around on my back. It's crazy. After break is over, of course, it's going to be the new year. I don't exactly know what's planned for the new year. My plans for this next year, for after the new year, I'm really hoping to finally get an automatic vehicle, like one that isn't a stick shift, because all that we have right now are stick shifts, and while they're great and all, it's a really difficult car to learn how to drive in, and I would like to learn how to drive soon, considering I am an adult now. But we've had a few cars brought to our attention that are like automatics and pretty cheap, but we're still waiting to hear back on those. But hopefully I will be licensed by June. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I've really got to talk about. I guess there's not as much chit-chat as I thought there was gonna be. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was kind of going for the whole wintry Christmas time vibe. Thank you for watching. Bye!
So pessimistic from the past, all the good things end up in casket.